Hey gents, today we're going to take a look at Idrese. These are custom designed shoes straight out of Spain, and I actually have two different pairs here, but what I'll take you through the design and ordering process, show you some of the customizations that you can do, and then we'll get these on the feet and talk about them because custom designed shoes are pretty cool. They also have some standard ones you can choose from, and in this modern era of great footwear, in the $250 to $350 price range, I'm really curious because there's a lot of cool stuff in here. So we'll get into the ordering process, then we'll get in the unboxing, show you on the foot, and then talk about them from there. So the custom design process can be very overwhelming. So you can choose from pre-designed styles, and even then you're getting great shoes that are handmade in Spain. A lot of them are Goodyear welted. Or you can go into the custom designer. So they have tons of base silhouettes. You can do Belgian slippers like I did. You could do Chukkas. You could do brogues, standard dress shoes, sneakers, and everything. But you choose your base silhouette, and then from there, man, you can really customize things. But a big thing with this starting this year, especially compared to other custom footwear platforms, is a lot of their shoes are Goodyear welted. They moved away from Blake Stitch, which is really nice if you value having something that's Goodyear welted. It's more waterproof, a little bit more comfortable, and definitely resolable, which the Blake Stitch is as well. But as you get into the customizations, you can do a lot of things here. So you can change the raw material first off, which you can go with box or polished calf. They have pebble grain, full grain, they have patent leather, Napa, all kinds of suede, and on the Chukkas in particular, I have this idea, a friend of mine got some burgundy Chukkas, and I wanted this burgundy suede really bad, and so that's where I started with. But you also go into the toe shape. You can do the base, whether you want a plain capped or fully punched brogue. They have burnishing options, different colored tongues. You can actually change like different colored panels on here, so you can make some pretty crazy looking shoes. But then also the lining of the shoe, the different welt if you want something that's more dress, city, or country. And they also have different sole options, whether you do a leather, a hybrid. They have a crepe sole available, rubber, wedge, and commando. As far as the outsole, you can even do some monograms, customizations, and then you do sizing, so they'll go up to a 17 or European 50. And what I learned from Ben Arthur as well is they're also letting you do different sizes. So if you have like a size 12 left foot and a size 11.5 right foot to get the perfect fit, that's one of the accommodations that they can do as well. Some of their models offer wider widths, not all of them do, so you'll have to kind of find those ones within there. And then I'll just take you through my Belgian slipper design as well. I really don't have anything like this in my collection, and I'm really tempted to go with some of the suedes or the different leathers that they offer, even patent leather. You can choose the tassel design, you can monogram it. There's some really cool stuff you can go into there. But I also grabbed a pair of Belgian slippers. These ones are gonna be Blake Stitch just because it's a more sleek and refined silhouette than something with a Goodyear welt. So you get to the end, they'll confirm the colors and styles to make sure you're getting what you want. And then all of the shoes are handmade to order and delivers within 4 weeks, which was my experience. It was like they got here within 3.5 weeks, so pretty quick. And then again, handmade. And when looking at the prices, super reasonable compared to other standard D2C companies that don't even do custom designs. Woo. All right, so let's start with these beautiful Belgian slippers. I chose the painted calf on here because I always want to get a sense of what a company's leather looks like, especially when it comes to the calfskin leather, and this really does not disappoint. Beautiful rich color on here, intricate stitching in the detail of the piping, the interior leather lining, and then the suede on the back. It feels great on the foot as well in a 45. A tiny bit snug, but these socks are a little bit thick. And then something I've learned as I've delved into footwear manufacturing is that this split in the back is actually a more intricate process and a little bit more expensive than others. Then sometimes you actually see this on the Chukka, they'll put a leather strip over top of it in order to kind of hide this back stitching. But this is just a very elegant shoe. And I always feel bad when I take this like perfect leather and just rub it across concrete, because I have all carpet right now around me, and so I have a little bit of scuffing from doing some woodwork on the floor, but very comfortable on the foot. And sizing 45, perfect with these. And next we have the Goodyear welted leather soled suede Chukkas in wine, and these came out a little bit more purple or a little bit lighter than I was expecting. I guess in my mind I had this like dark burgundy suede color in my mind, but I still like it. I love that you can choose having a pure leather sole. You can also put the hybrid with the rubber in there. I found that on some of my other models to be very nice. And then they actually have some of the nicer wax canvas laces. I feel like I'm a shoelace snob with all the sneakers that I went through there, but these very thin, they're more on the elegant side, wax canvas laces, very nice, and then leather lined on the inside. And so I think it's just very cool that if you want to make a crazy looking shoe, you can. If you want to put tweed or animal print on there, or if you want to go with something that's a little bit more subtle, or just something a little bit more unique. Because what I've found in the past, like if I found these shoes and I really wanted them, but they had a crepe sole, I couldn't get them. So the fact that I can take this upper, change the lower, or base off the bottom, the way that you can really get into there is very cool. And I'll definitely wear these. They feel as well made as any other direct consumer brand in there. It just comes down to, are you gonna find what you like? And since you can customize it, I think you will. So that is Idrese. If you have any questions, have it answered in the comments or on social media. And also, I'll definitely compare these to my Undandy shoes that I had, was that a year ago? But let me know if I'm missing any custom footwear companies, because it's a very interesting space. I'd like to keep an eye on it and give you guys the best information that I can as I dive into them, test them out, and all that sort of stuff. So let me know below if I'm missing anything, and thank you guys as always. This one might have come out of you guys asking for it. So, a lot of the videos that I do on this channel come from your guys' requests, and I'm just here to get you the best information I can. And thank you for always watching and supporting. Until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier.